Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So every now and again, you see some stuff that you got to go look in the mirror. We talk about this time to time. It's just a level of ignorance that, in this case, I didn't go look in the mirror. I didn't go throw water on my face. I had to go take a shower because it just annoyed me and it really frustrated me because they're standing on business, and we talk about standing on business, right? And I'm always fine for the double down, but then there's like the double down that's just rooted in like, yo, who are you trying to fool by spewing that nonsense? Now, the people that we're going to be talking about is the See the Thing Is podcast. We've talked about them before. Obviously, I am not a big fan of Miss Full Court Pump's Mandii B herself. And she went on a little tangent on her podcast today detailing why she wouldn't be listening to Donda. For the people that have been under a rock, so Kanye West, either you love him or you hate him. So there may be some people that's in the middle with how they feel about him. He's recently released his long-awaited album Donda, and it has a great blend, in my opinion, of some of his last album, which is Jesus is King, and more of a hip-hop-esque album, because I know some people felt Jesus is King is a little polarizing, because realistically, he made that for the brothers that be in the church, the people that be praising God, and I really appreciate the brother for making that album, right? So this time around, he did something very similar. It's still a lot of God and religious talk on it, but he allowed people from different walks of life to come and spit their verses. Honestly, if you want to keep it a bean with you, the verses on this, even from drill rappers, Ruga, he has Lil Durk on there. The verses on here are very self-reflecting. People are talking about their lives. Not a lot of killing. The only I got a guy that'll pop you, throw you in the trunk is when he had Griselda on one track, which the name of the song escapes me right now. So anyways, just to give a little background on that. I've really been enjoying the album. I've been listening to it a lot while I've been playing Destiny 2. 9 out of 10 times, if you see the clips that's been shown in the videos, I'm probably listening to the album as I've been playing. So Mandii B, from her podcast, See the Thing Is, went on and decided to say that the last time that she truly listened to Kanye and was into Kanye is when All Falls Down came out from College Dropout.
First off, I haven't really been a fan of Kanye since a long time. Okay. What was my last song I really liked from him? The video with the black woman who not really black, who's running and her ass was jiggling. Stacey Dash. What was that video? When it all falls down. Yeah, I really liked Kanye then. That's about the last time I really liked the little nigga.
Y'all, me and Mandii B are around the same age. This is why it be making me mad sometimes when people be capping. Like, yo, I have no problem with somebody just keeping it being like, I don't like it. Why? Because X, Y, Z, it could be some stupid shits. I've heard some stuff where it's like, yo, you hear somebody say why they don't like something, and you like, yo, that don't even make sense. But all right, I can't do nothing about it. But then there's these people that come up with these excuses, and then you just start, slowly peering through, just doing a little due diligence, a couple clicks here and there, and you're like, wait, this audio just doesn't even match the visual at all. So she said the last time that she liked Kanye West is when he put out All Falls Down with Stacey Dash, and then went on to say that Stacey Dash is the woman that pretends to be black but's not really black. Surely Mandii B does not think that she's walking around as a black woman, right? She realized that she posted up her mom on Mother's Day, right? She does realize that, correct? She realizes that her and Stacey Dash would be sitting in the same boat together, correct? And this is the rich part that we're going to get to a little later. I want to get to it now, but I'm just going to control my anger. I'm going to explain why this is so ridiculous. She's saying that the last time she was into Kanye is when All Falls Down came out. Mandii B was born in 1990. She was 13 years old when College Dropout came out. You know how I know? I had to double check. I was like, wait, College Dropout? Like, if she said maybe Graduation, if she said maybe 808s and Heartbreak, she said, the last time I listened to was My Beautiful Dark Fantasy. I said, you know what? Okay, I could understand, because we're around the same age. I was 12 years old when College Dropout came out. All the songs Kanye West has released in the last 20 years, you've only heard the first album, and based off of who he's shown you, control your anger. Explain it to them, Rob, so they understand why you're frustrated. Mandii B has judged his character based off of things in recent years and has went back and decided to paint him in her mind in this one broad stroke based off of things that he's done within the last 5. When in reality, humans are way more complex than that. And this is how you know that the statement was ridiculous. When she said this, even her co-host, who I'm almost sure Bridget Kelly is a little older than her by 6 or 7 years, was like, wait, what? And she started literally listing off hits. And she's trying to pretend that she didn't know 808s and Heartbreak. She didn't know Power. She didn't know any of the songs. The only song that she knows is All Falls Down by Kanye. But they had the audacity talking about she be in the house dancing to Moneybagg Yo.
All Falls Down?
Yeah, I really like Kanye then. That's about the last time I really liked the little nigga. Oh wait,
you didn't like anything else after that? No 808s and Heartbreak? No.
Sing me a song.
What's the song he has with Jeezy? It's amazing, so
Oh
amazing.
yeah, that was cute.
And Heartless, the song Heartless that he had to actually rock bands.
Oh, I'm so heartless.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, those were cute. But like, did I like jam them in my house like how I do Moneybagg Yo? No.
All of the Lights? You didn't like All of the Lights?
Rihanna was in it, right?
Yeah.
I like Rihanna. I like Rihanna.
We didn't like Fade when Tiana Taylor remaking Flashdance choreo in the video?
I could watch the video on mute. That bitch is fine.
All right.
Like, I could just watch Tiana Taylor dance. Like, that's it. But, okay, so I'm not...
Power, we didn't like... Wow. I'm trying to think of all the things that came after that.
I really liked him then, though. College Dropout Kanye is that man. Anyways.
Bro, I cannot stand these women that are like mid-age that want to be young and want to be old at the same time. I can't stand that shit. That shit is low-key fucking annoying, bro. Like, it's really annoying. And then let's really break this down to a beam, because she shows her true colors in this. Let's really talk about it. The problem with this is niggas didn't like when Kanye had the MAGA hat on and when he ran for president. She literally says in this podcast episode that because he ran for president and tried to take votes away from the Democratic Party, like, niggas are some fucking bees. And yo, this shit just, oh my goodness.
When it comes to Kanye, I feel like he's been someone who has maybe done more harm to the community than not, in a really, really, really masterful way, in him trying to run for president and take votes away from the Democratic Party and being a part of the MAGA campaign, and then really coming out, and again, shout out to Van for checking him, saying that slavery was a choice, also while being the same guy who was the George Bush doesn't like black people.
Oh, it just gets, it's like literally I got out the shower, I'm clean, but I'm starting to sweat because it's literally that frustrating just listening to this person talk, spew bullshit that they don't necessarily believe in their heart of hearts, but then trying to stand on business. And you look at the comment section, yo, it's so ridiculous, people killing them in the comments. I seen somebody said, I was gonna flame you up, but the ignorance level was so high in this that I literally couldn't. And the sad part about this is somebody can come to a conclusion about you as a person based off of your political affiliation and maybe things that you did in media, when we know that social media has a tendency to be very attention-seeking-ish. Like, look right now in social media, you'll see Soulja Boy for like the last 2 days have been going at Kanye because he was really he wasn't put on one of the songs that he was supposed to be on, right? And the thing that's really frustrating is that if you're going to stand on business and say you're not going to speak on certain things because either you don't like the person, hey, I'm all for it. Like, I'm for that. There's certain people I'm like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video talking about this. I just don't even want to give it my life clock in any capacity, right? I'm completely understand that. But when we're sitting here and we're ignoring the facts of who him and his ex-wife was getting out of prison, there's a literal part of one of the songs on the album where he has Larry Hoover Jr. who's thanking him for he couldn't get his father, who is, if you guys don't know who Larry Hoover is the founder of the Gangster Disciples, a very large gang that was prominent, or is prominent, I should say, in Chicago, Illinois. He's still locked up, 6 consecutive life sentences. They tried to get him out. There's the verse from Ruga that is sort of memed right now that says, Trump should have freed Larry, fuck is wrong with dude. And in the song, right, for Kanye's album, Larry Hoover's son's saying, and it's sad when you hear it, right, because his son is saying that he was a boy, he said his dad would be out. He was told his dad would be out in the 8th grade. Then he was told his dad would be out when he finished high school. Then he was told that his dad would be out when he finished college. He has children himself. His daughter has went away. Dad's not out. His son's about to graduate the 8th grade himself. Dad's still locked up. To put in perspective for you guys that don't realize how long Larry Hoover has been incarcerated, he's been incarcerated since 1974. And this is not to cap and say he should be freed. That's not a place that I want to speak on. I understand it's like, that's getting real heavy stuff. But the reality is when I'm seeing Mandii B say that because a man's political affiliation, because he wore a MAGA hat, he said, the famous quote, the MAGA hat is his Superman cape, and he ran for president, and you felt it took votes away. When in reality, I thought in this country, this supposed free country, you can vote whoever the fuck you want to vote for. How is anybody taking any votes away from any political party if somebody decided, hey, I want to vote for Kanye. I like what he's saying. I want to stand behind him. I like the guy. I'm gonna vote for him. Does this bitch think that people are fucking drones? It's just the most ridiculous thing. And I'm telling you, I cannot stand this podcast. I think it is terrible. Again, the Horrible Decisions podcast is just horrendous. The Thing is horrendous. And it goes to show you, I've heard, now I didn't listen to the entire thing, but they said he was making fun of his deceased mother in the video as well. I didn't listen to that, but if that did happen in this as well, it's just really funny to me that when their third co-host left, you know, Mandii B, everybody has to move at Mandii B's time because, oh, I'm burying the cousin. I don't feel like talking about this right now, but you can get them jokes off on the deceased mother of a person that is alive. That's what I should have said. But I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this. I just wanted to bring this out. I thought this is the most ridiculous thing I think I've heard. Yo, it's the start of my day. I'm not even kidding y'all. I'm talking about this at 6 a.m. This is the most ridiculous shit I think I've heard all day. I can confidently say that this will be the most ridiculous thing I've heard all day. You're telling me this woman who through her 20s didn't hear Dark Fantasy. Bro, when Dark Fantasy came out, niggas was running that into the ground. You really wanted me to believe with as much play as that album was getting, that the last thing you heard from Kanye West that you liked was All Falls Down. And then got the audacity to act like you blacker than Stacey Dash. When in reality, I looked up Stacey Dash's genetic DNA, her code. I got her down to the science. I looked her up. If anything, she's more black than you. Like, I can't, bro. I hate her. I hate the smoker breath. Let me not use hate. That's such a strong word. And I know how YouTube can get. I severely detest and disagree with a lot of things that Mandii B says. And I think that she is one of these people that tries to pretend that she's older than what she is, but still wants to be young at the same time. So what is it? Are you a young whore or are you an older woman that's seasoned, that knows a lot, trying to spread your wisdom? You can't have both. You trying to live both, but when you saying one thing, trying to make it seem like you 20, 25 when fucking when College Dropout came out, you was a little ass girl. I don't even think you was going through puberty yet. You might have just started. Like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Like, you just look stupid. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here before I rant any longer. As always, you guys know where to find me for daily streams, patreon.com/RMP. If you are new, please be sure to give this video a like as it helps out the channel a lot. I need that engine back on. I know I took 60 days off, but come on, baby. You can spare one little like. Please, sir, one little like. So if you could do that for me, that'll be great. If you're new, subscribe. As always, y'all know all the things to do at the end of the video. This is YouTube, baby. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.